Good morning. So it's the 6th of June, the 80th anniversary for D-Day. I've got my Pegasus Bridge Cafe cap on. Like I say, I was there last year, well worth a visit. I'll be watching whatever's going on today on telly, no doubt. Keep it on playing on the background. Last night over in Lincolnshire, I didn't even see a muntjac. What a shame. But I got last knockings. I managed to get a fox as it was coming past us. About 20 past 10. I could only just see it on track. Spotted it in the undergrowth behind me with thermal, but I couldn't see it with naked eye. And it got to that point, I thought I just can't see anything else, so I packed up. My hands got cold. Blooming freezing last night in high seat. Anyway, so today's jobs. What have I got? Well, I've blasted all those knives off. I should have a decent run today. I've got to post off that rifle sling, get that wrapped up and sent, and I've got my next batch. They're already heat treated, so I'll start grinding them today. One of them, could we be working out what bevel the guy wants on it? Basically, I'm making a copy. He wanted me to copy one of his other knives, which it's only a short thing, so it's only a small, sort of like wide bladed Skinner. So I'm sorting that out, and it's got like a Scandi grind on it. But it looks like it's got, I don't know if it's over time, it's got a secondary bevel on it. So I'm just gonna see if he wants it flat or if he wants it with a Scandi. So I've got to sort that out. But I can clean up all edges and I can surface grind it as well. So at least I can sort all that out. And I've got another few others to do. The sandblasted blades are in the acetone. I'll probably just leave them until I need them. I've got a rigmarole to set up for my makeshift spray booth. So once that gets set up, I could do with just getting them all painted and everything painted that I need to. But yeah, nice day anyway. Bit of cloud. I think it must have rained overnight when I got back, but it was about 1:30 by the time I got to bed. Still managed to get up this morning to take dogs. Oh, I'm late with dogs, but I still managed to get kids out. But yeah, onwards and upwards. I'll see you later. Right, that's them all done. So now it's the hand sanding process. I've used different ones. I've basically used emery cloth. I've used the ceramic sticks. I can't remember what they're called. I don't even know. Can't remember. Basically there's aluminium oxide and there's the silicon carbide, different grits. It'll pop into my brain at some point, I'm sure it will. But I've sort of like moved back to them. It depends on how deep the scratches are. Hopefully they're not too bad on these. So I'll basically go over them with a bit of emery cloth just to see what it's doing. Then possibly go on to the sanding sticks. They might, because I find sometimes that they cut in a little bit deeper depending on what grit they are. So like even like 320 grit still isn't quite the same. I find there's a slight variation between them, especially if it's aluminium oxide or silicon carbide as well. I've also, I basically, even though they're up to sort of like 320, 400 grit, when I go to hand sanding, I always start at 320, then I go to 600, and then I'll go to 800. I might go down a grit from 320, just in case of some deep scratches, because it's easier to get the deeper scratches out with a lower grit and then work your way back up than say trying to get out 60 grit scratches with a 600 grit bit of emery cloth. You might as well just go back down to 80 and then work your way back up. You don't have to do every single grit number. You can jump them. So what I usually do is sort of like double the grits. So if you go from I'll go from 120, 240, might go up to 320, and then I'll go up to 600 and then 800. You don't need to sort of like go in between too much. 800 I only do once the blades are ready for handles. So it might be a case that the handles have been shaped up and cut, drilled, everything ready to go, but then I'll put the 800 grit after the bevel's gone on and my logo's gone on, or any other laser engraving. So it's always the fun bit. Stick the headphones on, listen to somebody waffling on, or whatever your favourite track is, and just get on the grind, or sanding rather than grinding. As you can tell, I've run out of sound. Must have pulled the plug out at microphone or something like that. So basically, I ground the bevels, then I started my hand sanding. Something else that I did as well was I changed the thermocouple in my oven that I'm using for my Cerakoting. Just trying to get that set so the temperature's not fluctuating backwards and forwards or up and down as much. So basically, that's it guys. I'll catch you tomorrow where I've hopefully put the plug back in. I'll see you later.